Will Smith finally making an appearance back in the world, man. Since he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, knew he was going to have to apologize to come back and continue with his career. After a while, that shit it done died down a little bit. Now he apologizing. I feel like that's the right move. But whatever. He put on his own YouTube channel. They had me like 5-6 months ago. Yeah, a lot of first questions that I wanted to take some time to answer.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Okay,
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man. And this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So
you human, bro.
It hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, man, that was the apology right there. That was the apology right there. I think it was a good apology, and I think he was gonna have to do that in order to move forward in his career. He been a star for a long time, so obviously he know how to speak, you know how to conduct yourself. Go back and look at the slap. That shit was not fake. None of this situation was fake. When he slapped him, you can see real embarrassment on Chris Rock's face. You can see real surprise, real. It was a look. The look on his face, you couldn't fake that. No matter how good of an actor you was, you can't fake that. It was real embarrassment, real grown man, real embarrassed. A grown man just slapped me. You don't slap another grown man. You don't slap another man. And he did that to him. Like it's, and Chris Rock kept it professional. Over time, that shit gonna get better. Like this was the first step right here. This shit was over a joke at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't think bro say that shit to offend nobody. I don't think he get up there and try to offend nobody. He just trying to tell a joke, be funny. From the outside looking in, Jada Pinkett don't love Will Smith, man. Every time she speaking on him, it's negative in the media. She belittle this man. She embarrass him. Man, a woman that love you, she not gonna go against you in the public. Like she's not gonna try to embarrass you in publicly. If you do something she don't agree with, she gonna say that shit behind closed doors. She don't love this man, bro. It don't seem like from the outside looking in. I don't know what's going on at home, but it seemed like she don't love this man at all, bro. He really seemed like a good dude. And don't forget now, he going through all this because of her. Slap Chris Rock, I was like, man, we finna live like a king at the house. She finna treat, she finna cater to, bro. He finna have the best times at the crib from her that he had in a minute. That's what I'm thinking. But she don't internet and say, she go against him on the internet. Get in the media and go against him on that too. When he did a whole slapping just to defend you. Man, it's just, I don't know. That's a beautiful lady though. That lady beautiful, but damn. She don't love this nigga. She can't. From the outside look, she can't love him. Cause every time in the media she speaking bad on him, that's your husband. He put his career on the line to protect her. To protect her ego, to protect her or whatever. And it cost him. He had to accept a lick in the media for that. Put his career on the line. Almost could have lost his career. It was a good apology. This was some shit that he had to do. It was a good apology. He got to, he's media trained. It was a good apology. On Chris Rock's side, I don't know. I would definitely would have had the fight. We definitely would have had to have a fair fight or a boxing match. But he took the high road though. But me and him, we would have had to fight. You don't slap another grown man at the end of the day. That's the ultimate level of disrespect. That's worse than a punch. It's way worse than a punch. It's different. It's with an open hand. You don't slap another grown man. But like I said though, I feel like that was a good apology. He very media trained. That was a good apology. That what he had to do. Subscribe to Woody Woo.